What is up, guys? It's the Mr. Professor, and today I'm doing a Dragon Ball FighterZ Frame Data Part 2. And in this video, I'm going to explain more of the frame data specifically in this game, like Vanish or homing dash, grab, certain things like that, and even cover the light, medium, and heavy. And I will tag or put in the description where I'm getting this frame data, so you guys can look at your characters. And this is all from Dust Loop, and I actually found some guy put an Excel document, and he's been doing frame data and putting it in. He doesn't have everybody, but he does have a lot of good frame data. Yeah, so if you all want to look at your characters, just click on the links below in the description. So I guess let's start off this video with going through 5L, or standing light. And you hear this numeric notation a lot. It's basically talking about where the direction you're holding, as like 1 it would be down back, 2 is down, 3 is down forward, 4 is back, 5 is neutral, where you're not pressing anything, so like 5L, that's standing light, 6 is forward, and then 7, 8, 9 up at the top. So that'll make it easier for you guys to, if you see that, now you kind of know. So yeah, let's go through this 5L. So this move is 6 frames. Usually, and standing lights can go to like 5 to 7 frames. Gohan, he actually has the fastest stand light, which is 5 frames. And no other character has that as far as I know, and this is a low, so that's pretty cool. Really hard to block because it is a frame faster too. And I guess let's now go to 2L. And I feel like Vegeta has the best frame data to understand, I guess, how all the other characters' frame data is. It's pretty, like, I guess, normal. Vegeta has the most normal frame data, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, let's go into, so his 5L is also 6 frames, like Goku's, and his 2L is 7 frames. So usually characters, their stand light is faster than their crouch light. So this is 6 and this is 7. So it's a little bit slower. And 5M, so Vegeta's 5M, or stand medium, is 9 frames. His crouch medium is 10 frames. And I'll say like the ranges. So back to 2 light. Like the fastest is 6, which his is 7. So someone has a 6 frame, I can't remember. So 6 to like 8 frames, and I think like Android 16 has like an 8 frame crouch light. And then so 5M is like from like 9 to 11 frames. It'll range around there. His is 9. 2M, or crouch medium, is like his is 10, but it ranges a lot depending on what characters, because slides take longer, so it can be all the way as slow as like 15 frames. But usually it'll stay at 10. So now to 5H. Vegeta's 5H, 14 frames, I believe. Yeah, 14 frames. And this range is pretty big too. Like, I think Gohan's is 10 frames, so his 5H is really fast. Actually faster than his 2M. And then, like the slowest, I think Genyu has like a 17 frame heavy or something crazy. And so now with 2H, and all these normals are also negative on block. But stagger pressure, I'll go into that in a little bit, is a little different. So 2H, if Vegeta's is 13 frames, And it is negative on block, but you can cancel this into a move, so you can make it safe. So if you accidentally like, they blocked my 2H, try to throw something after it. And 2H will range from like 13 to 18 frames. I'm pretty sure Black's is really slow, but it has a really big hitbox. But it is, if I can remember, it's like 18 frames. 5S, this is 13 frames, I believe. And that's usually, and if you hold it, you can do more. But 5S is usually like 11 to 14 frames. It's just different. All characters have different special moves, special attack. And hit has some of the weirdest frame data, so if you're a hit player, you're gonna have to like look at that frame data because it's nothing like any of the normal characters, I guess, like Vegeta, like Shoto characters in Dragon Ball. Every normal on block is negative. It's like maybe -3 or negative whatever. But you have these Gatling combinations, so it makes frame traps if you put it slower. So that makes staggers, which like being negative, like it's scary for them to press a button, I guess, because you can kind of do this, you're negative, but then you can make it full, like you can frame trap there, and they'll get hit. So there's that's what's staggering pressure. That's what that's called. So being negative there, don't think it's like their turn, because they have to react to it. But they can hit you out. Know that they can. So now back to 6S. Universal overhead. It's 0 on block, but this frame that I'm finding says Goku and I think Cells is +4, which I'm not too certain that's a thing, but I will check. So I can do this. Okay, so then I'm gonna do my overhead. Okay. So I have him mashing jab, so I'm gonna go overhead and mash jab, and it looks like I'm pretty plus. Yeah, I mean it looks plus, but I don't. It's weird that some people is +4 and then some people is 0. So just kind of know it's neutral if they block it, or plus maybe for some characters apparently. So now let's go into back reflect, our 4S, our back S, our 4S reflect. It's your reflect. Everybody has it. Back special. So with this, it's active. So that where you can deflect. This deflects energy blast. You can punish people from throwing like Kamehamehas. You can back special and then punish it. So it's active from the first frame to the 22nd frame. So right when you press it, it can move away the specials. And then it's vulnerable from the 23rd to the 40th frame. So that means people can punish you. So if you throw it out and they wait, and they can hit you. So now going into the Dragon Rush, light and medium are the grab. Now this move, it's kind of weird because I think it might hit from different, like it's faster from close and it might be like a little slower from farther away. But the startup is, that I've seen, it's 20 frames. Startup is 19 frames. And it also has 4 techable frames, so you basically have 23 frames to tech a grab. And the way the grab works is before, I guess, the grab gets to you, if you're pressing a button, it'll tech out of it. But once it's hitting you, you have to mash light and medium, or you won't tech out of it. So you have to detect detectable frames. You can't mash, because you can mash before or when they're when the animation's coming out. Kind of weird to explain, but yeah, startups 20 or 19, and I actually also found the normal human reaction time is like 15 to 25 frames. So 15 being like really good, 25 being decent. So it's like 23 frames basically you have, but when you're playing the fast-paced game, it is really hard to react to that grab. So you really gotta see it coming and just be prepared. Okay, so now on to the homing dash. Excuse me. On to the homing dash. Startup is 20 frames, and you are actually -2 on block. But you can actually backdash or forward dash off of it. So it can make things kind of weird, but usually if someone 2H's, they will punish you for doing anything. So sometimes the best thing is just to backdash off of it. And then also something to note is I'll have homing dash out. So when you're in the air, you actually, if someone homing dashes, okay, so if someone homing dashes at you and you're in the air, you actually get a jump back or a dash. So like I'll use both my jumps. So I'll use both my jumps, block. I'll use both my jumps. And then I can jump a third time, which you can only jump. And I think that works with dashes too, so like. Okay, with dashes you can still get the jump. Let me try. This is really weird to do. And you can actually dash at him after that. So, yeah, so that's kind of, if someone's homing dashing at you and you're in the air, just know you can dash off of it. But yeah, you get more air mobility. So now to vanish, by pressing medium and heavy, you will turn to the other side, and it is invincible from the 4th to the 9th frame, so you can't wake up this unless they don't have their meaties or they don't have an attack when you're waking up. It's a good way to get out of the corner and such if someone's trying to frame trap you. And this is actually +2 on block. So what that means is it's your turn, and let's say you throw out a 6 frame normal and they throw out a 6 frame normal. You're +2, so your normal is basically 6 frames and theirs is like 8 frames. So your being +2 is really good. Don't press buttons after someone does this unless you think they're gonna grab you or something. But also when you get this, try to frame trap them. The best thing to do with this is try to backdash out of it if they do it at you. So if they do it at you, block it and just try to backdash away or get out. Don't jump because they can tag your jump frames, because you have also with your jump frame you have 4 frames you can get hit when you jump. So you can't like be blocking something and hold up back, because they might like have a little gap and then tag your jump frame or your 4 frames that in your jump. So now going last really universal thing is sparking blast, and this sparking blast, its startup is 4 frames to when it comes out, but it does have full invincibility. So if someone's going on Oki, you can sparking, or it might be on the 1st frame. We'll have to try that more. I actually, we can do that now. So I'm gonna have him do, I guess, a level 3. I'll just have him do a level 3. Oh wait, he doesn't have a team. Let's use level 3. Recording. So I'm gonna make him do that, and I'm gonna just try to spark him. See if I can. Okay, yeah. So it does have full invincibility. So you can do this on wake up, but you just gotta watch the recovery frames because you can't get hit on recovery frames. So like people can bait you out, and like right when you do it, throw a command may or something because it's real active, and it'll hit you, and it'll actually kill you if you're small enough health. But yeah, that's really the universal, all the frame data for it. Hope you guys learned something from this. Like I said, I'll have the frame data where I got it from in the description. So look at that. You all can look at the characters you play, the frame data. And again, hope this helped you all. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Like the video. Thanks you guys. Peace out.